All right, guys. What is going on? What is Gucci Gang? Welcome. Man, it's been a weird day, dude. It's been a weird day, man. I had some technical issues, and then I don't know. It's just things just seem off today. You know, that ever happened to you before, where shit just feels off? And then my monitor was like not connecting. I had to unplug it, plug it back in, but now it's not centered, and it's throwing me off. I don't like it. Then my cleaning lady didn't show up yesterday, so she's here right now. It's just like, oh, weird day. And those issues caused me to miss out today, which is completely bullshit. So that's always nice. Right in here, and we'll talk about it, of course. But that is why I went around and started bullshitting on Dow. I started bullshitting on Dow. I'll just show you that real quick before we get into the heart of today. Your boy lit that shit up like a Christmas tree, you know, on the paper side. Right, it says right here, paper trading. Right, so I guess we'll go over that and then we'll get into the rest of it. But yeah, I wanted to practice, you know, super small time frame stuff and tell you why, you know, we're making Christmas trees in fucking February. You guys good with that? Let me ask you this. What have y'all thought about the 48 Laws video so far? What have y'all thought about the 48 Laws video so far? Y'all like it? I think I had like one dislike on it. I'm like, wow. There's always that one. There's always that one, dog. Know what I'm saying? What's good, Robert, Zokjo, Naruto, Flacco? And yeah, I appreciate that. I would greatly appreciate some likes on the stream as well. What's good, Willow, Jordan, D? Yeah, I gave you guys the PDF as well in the Discord somewhere. What's good, Eminem, Remy, Kevin? Even at 1.5 speed, it took me closer to 3 hours to watch it all. Interesting thought process there. What's good, Felix, 2020, Kevin? Oh shit, I'm lost now. Eberneth. Baby Pips and I hit the ballpark for some outside fun. Let me just move this closer. For some outside fun, and I'm so glad we did. No trade for me. Done for the week. Up 2% overall. Nice job. It's been a good week heading out to Austin after the stream. Nice. Yeah, dude, it's 72 and sunny. So as soon as this stream is over, yeah, I'll probably, you know, head out. I gotta stop by UPS anyway. So probably go down there. Might have lunch on the way back. So was good, Nikki. Was good, Tordy. It was another banger. Haters gonna hate. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's all good. But anyway, it's always fun to study and to watch market maker models. Do you guys agree? Yes or no? Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys agree. Like, yeah, runs on liquidity, runs above equal highs, runs above original consolidation is just so mint. It's just so chef's kiss. They're just so easy. And I don't want to roast you guys. However, you know, because what I don't want to do is say something and then have you guys scared to post losses or to post break evens. I don't want that. I'm glad you guys are doing it. Okay. All the mistakes that you guys are making, I make sometimes too. I've made before, probably at least 10 times the amount of times that you have. So if you thought like a break even was bad, I've probably 10x whatever you've done. So that's just experience talking. Okay. But now you guys as a, oh my God, I'm a fucking chair. I might need a new one of these too. You guys as a collective, you're starting to see why the rules are what they are, right? One of you had a stop loss too tight, you got knocked out at the low and then watched the market trade your direction. Another individual had a really, really good entry, unlike what I did here. But again, I'll explain this in a minute. Right, another one of you had a really good entry, made a new high, and then you got stopped out at break even before the move happened, right? And I know that's frustrating because you're like, oh my God, I would have passed my combine. I would have made money. I would have this, that, and the third. Okay. This is why the rules are why they are. Law number 20. I don't remember off the top of my head what exactly it is. I know it's number 20 though. I know it's number 20. Number 20, partials always pay. The law of growth. Okay. That is a reason, okay, why I recommend to take partials at new lows or to take partials at new highs. Or if you're only trading one contract, I would say at least go break even. That's fine. But one of you that had longed at the low and then got stopped out, you had 7 lots on. 7.5 lots or something like that. So the fact that you didn't take 1 or 2 of them off in a new high, well, fuck around and find out Friday, baby. If you fuck around, you're gonna find out, you know. So there it is. Let me see. Now, to be fair, having the stop loss too tight, that isn't really in the 48 laws video, but we have talked about stop loss placement time and time again. In the 48 laws video, I did talk about the law of the roadmap, which is the market maker models. And so I didn't want to make like a fucking 3-hour video, you know, but I did say, hey, I've already done a video on market maker models because they are a means of what? A bias, stop loss placement, trade management, all that shit. So, you know, if you're trading a certain stage, that your stop can go to a previous stage high or low. Now, that's a loose stop. I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Like, that's a loose stop and your RR is gonna like suffer for that. But if you're trading too close to the low, all right, with your stop loss, there is a chance that you could get knocked out before the move insinuates. Okay. So again, this is like I was watching it on a 1 minute and 5 minute time frame. I mean, excuse me, a 1 minute and a 15-second. And so again, I was in here 100% just fucking around. Absolutely just fucking around. And you can tell I logged multiple times in here near the high. So what can you expect there? Well, if it doesn't run to your TP, then you can probably expect drawdown. So we come back into a discount. Actually, none of these entries were in a discount. All of these entries were in a premium. All of them. See those two, premium. That one was almost a discount, but it wasn't. So neither one of those were. And then this final one here was also in a premium. So notice how every single entry today took drawdown. This one only took a little bit before going. All right. But what I was doing was basically building in a position. It's not dollar cost averaging, but it's along the lines of that. And also, just to let you know that I was fucking around, I didn't even have a stop loss on. So I know that's crazy, right? But I didn't think we would trade below this low. And I figured we were going to run those highs. So did we? Yep. TP1, TP2, TP3, and I think the last two I got out on the way lower, but in profit. And then you can see what happened right after that. Right after that, we took a massive dookie shit, right? Eventually giving up that low. So why would I do something like this? Well, number one, I told you earlier, I didn't wake up late, but I had technical difficulties. I couldn't use my monitor. I was trying to fix it while a lot of that shit was going down this morning. Like a lot of this stuff from down in here. So because I couldn't get in near our current low, we might have made a new low of day. Oh yeah, we just ripped ass. So I couldn't at the time, okay? I wasn't in near the low of the day like I wanted to be. And I'm trading pretty late into a move, right? But I'm exiting at all time. Or not all time, excuse me, but like new high of day, I'm exiting. So that's why I didn't want to trade live on anything. I was like, yeah, I'll just fuck around on demo. And then I did have that one scalp here for NQ. I'll talk about this as well. And normally I'd say probably like 9 times out of 10 people will flex something like this on Twitter. It's not. Okay. Now I will tell you that a trade like that's right around $1,000 though. Like if you look at the account history for today. All right, let's just pull that up. Again, this is like paper trading, by the way. Not a lot of losses, huh? But anyway, this is all today from the 28th, right? 1,000 on NQ, and then each Dow contract was another like 1,000 altogether. So it's like over 2,000 today, just like dicking around. But the point is, we had multiple market maker models. Okay. Oh my God, we might make a new low a day. That's insane. Different times, right? In different time frames as well. What's good, Stephanie? Some money's better than no money. Well, I traded paper today, so I didn't, do anything but practice really. But again, I want to discuss it with you. Okay. Why certain entries? Again, this morning at our equities open, that was beautiful. We got incredible manipulation, just very, very fast. Okay, below. I got rid of my I got rid of my shit down here. I can't see the date and stuff anymore. The today's the 28th, so Thursday the 27th, that was swept. And that's what caught my interest, because anytime you step in front of a chart, your eyes, in theory, okay, if you've been here for a while, what's good, G? They go straight to where? Consolidations, low resistant highs, equal highs, and stuff like that. So we did get that up here. So if we are going to go higher, we ought to go what? Lower first. And there is equities right there. See that? So equities launched us lower. We rallied off of that. That is the inversion model right here. Okay. Well, maybe not like that whipsaw right there. That'd be concerning, but it's the last imbalance on the way to a liquidity run, right? So do we get a 1 to 2 opportunity? I mean, personally, that is a wide stop. That's a wide stop. And the 1 to 2 would be extended, which is going to be more so like up there. So that's not bad. That's not terrible. But what I can tell you is we have the imbalance here that formed on the way up. So this should either be a breakaway or it shouldn't trade to the low end of it. So if it's not going to trade to the low end of it, then the stop could probably go there, and that would immediately drop the RR, or excuse me, drop the 1 to 2 parameters lower, which is below the low resistance highs. So that's still fine. All right. So that to me was your 1 to 2 opportunity for the morning. But, you know, if you're someone like me who wants to reach for the highs and then maybe like 1 point, boom, 1 to 2.8, almost a 1 to 3. So that was it for the day for NQ. For this afternoon, I'm not interested in this at all. I'm not interested in this at all. This is complete weakness. This is disgusting. All right. But anyway, let's get back into a lot more of this smaller time frame stuff in here, because I know some of you got chopped, or you may not have understood, because one of you got in on this and then broke even here, and that's 100% understandable. Probably would have been me too, but this is why we talk all the time. Well, at least, I mean, I do. I talk about it all the time. Hell, we just went over this like last week. Whenever you have a new high, you have an opportunity to get paid. And when you don't, you're basically saying, no, fuck getting paid. That's, I don't even know what to say to that. That is a beautiful move right there. Why would you not partial that? We do come back down into that inversion. And then there's a lot of gaps here too. But what I will tell you is this. We trade back lower. Body's respecting this inversion still. We rallied up again. All right. And then look at the bodies here. All the bodies are respecting this inversion right here. It even taps into it there as well. We finally get another move at 9:10. So that 9 o'clock macro took us, I don't know where it took us. I don't think we did much. The 9 a.m. macro, 8:50 to 9:10, didn't really do a lot in terms of delivery. But outside the macro at 9:10, we reach above it. Obviously, 10:11 is a new what? What is 9:11? Ooh, 9:11. Sorry, it's not funny. 9:10. Okay, 9:10 is a new what? What's 9:10? I know, Paco. It's fucked up. Look, I was in the military and I've been a gamer for a long time, so my humor can be, I don't want to show everybody my repertoire of humor, all right? Because you guys will judge the fuck out of me. Do you think the indices will bottom out soon with how many weekly lows ES and NQ have taken? I don't think so, at the moment at least. It ain't looking that way now. This weekly close is fixing to be pretty nasty. Okay, 9:10's a new 5-minute open. Look at that entry below the 5-minute open. Wow, how hard is that? Time-based entries. Okay, time-based entries. Your MLM guru never taught you that. But you know who did, baby? Me. Look at that shit. Below that 5-minute candle. You see that? Buy low, sell high. I'm buying below the open of the candle, and I'm exiting ideally above the close of the candle, but I'm not always trying to predict the close. I'm just saying, hey, new high, and I got at it 690. Look at that. So talk about humor. Look at that exit. Can we see bullish momentum next week after 2 weeks bearish? I don't know. I do not know. Ooh, yeah, those Modern Warfare 2. If you knew what I said in those Modern Warfare 2 lobbies, you would not be here. You'd be like, oh, fuck no. You'd be like, oh, no. All right. But that's it right there. Oh, that's right. Let me go back. Sorry. 5-minute time frame. Not just that, but what's that orange box doing? What's that orange box doing? Low, high, right? Lower low. That took liquidity. So that means what? Either a mitigation, or this, to me, since it's so late, this is a reaccumulation. Reaccumulation entry below the open of the candle. Post macro. Where does it go right after I enter? Right to TP. You see that? Now, again, this is a scalp. It's not impressive. To me, this is not impressive. Now, if you could do this 10 times in a row without taking any losses, sure, that'd be impressive. I don't get impressed by stuff like this. I get impressed if we can trade near the low and then out at the high, capture the majority of the move. That's what I want. I don't want these little, you know, scalps all the time. I don't like that. I don't care for that. You know, we're here to make money, right? So this to me is just not always worth it. So, but nonetheless, again, we're, in case you're lost, what we've been going over this whole time, right? Market maker models. Where's the liquidity, right? Find the liquidity, trade in that direction. It matters not what model you use. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be the same shit. Okay? Triple O's down here. Inversion, we never get into it, but that 1 minute was here. So you had the 1 minute inversion, you had the 1 minute imbalance, you had the inversion later on, or like this inversion here later on in the move, and then the reaccumulation on the way higher. They're all opportunities. Do you remember in the 48 Laws video, the law of the pyramid? Y'all know that one? I forgot what it's called. I think it's, let me see, let me take a look again. I got fucking so many of them. Number 32, progressive pyramid. The law of the pyramid. Y'all remember what that one means? Biggest position at the low. Add on, add on, add on. So why do you think? If I miss the low because of technical difficulties, same thing here. By 9 o'clock, I don't think I had it fixed just yet. But if I miss those opportunities because of external factors, maybe you slept in, okay, wouldn't make a difference. But you would see this and go, wait a fucking minute. And you'd go, do we have our manipulation? Yep. Do we have our low risk buy? Yep. Do we have our first stage accumulation? Yep. What portion now are we in? Oh, we're in second leg. So if we're in the second leg, the move should be fast. We probably are going to buy in a premium, but that's okay because we're trading again on the way to liquidity. The low's been set. The other opportunities were there. This is like the last move now. This is the caboose. That's your last chance. That's the last cart on a, or not cart. What am I talking about? It's the last segment of a train. And the caboose is saying, hey, we're already going. The train has left the station. This is your last chance. Hop in. Done. Okay, that's how that works. Oh, maybe we don't make a new low of day. Maybe the market had other ideas. All right, cool. Cool. You took this live on YouTube this morning? Which one? The one that I did or like earlier ones? And this was we're still in my YouTube or my TradingView paper account, by the way. So again, this was not a real trade, but it's still really, really good practice. All right. Not bad. But you know what though? I'm willing to bet I'm gonna log out of this shit now. I'm willing to bet though. We should watch ES. That's what we should do. If we get a bullish PM session, I could see us running that. I could see us running that. But today, again, this looks like dookie shit. But ES took the low. Nasdaq didn't. So if that was manipulation, we probably won't trade here. We probably won't trade lower. I just would have loved this if it was higher. That's the only thing. Like, because NQ, right? If we go back over here, NQ high of day is low resistant highs. So if this was accumulation, this is like the next retracement after that. So this should launch us higher. So I mean, we could watch both. But yeah, if it wasn't Friday, if it wasn't the last day of the month, because that can be weird too. Trading the very last day of the month, that can be fucking weird. That's also why I'm not interested in trading the PM session either. So yeah, we'll take a look. We'll watch it and we'll see. I'm putting an alert up here too. All right, so we'll give that a few minutes and then go from there. And yeah, final hour I think could be interesting. You're correct in that assumption as well. 48 laws was a banger though. Just need to implement them. Sorry, my values are based on them. I'm not even sure what that means. Understanding those laws is one thing, but actually implementing them is a whole different topic. Yeah, I agree. But it's easier. Oh, look at that. 48 laws is a lot. I mean, just like 48 laws of power. I can't remember all 48 laws off the top of my head. Okay. Assume formlessness. What is it called? Like, don't say everything you know kind of thing. Talk less or some shit like that. And a bunch of others, right? But I don't remember all 48 of them. But now that we have that, I think it would be easier to reference like, hey, look, if you fucked up, it's this law. It's that law. This is the law you violated, right? So that makes it easier to teach, I believe. Let me see. Zangjo said, also think those laws give you a great framework, which avoids many losses and helps you keep it simple. Yeah, I agree. Appreciate that, dog. Appreciate that. And yeah, again, happy birthday to Lee Bright. How old are you now? Lee Bright? Are you becoming an old man like me, bro? I'm just a bunch of old men pressing buttons. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing, chat? Oh, 26? Oh, yeah, you're young. You're cool. You're good, man. 26, insurance goes lower at 25. But these insurance people, they don't give a fuck about your age if you drive a nice car, I'll tell you that. Yo, like dead ass, bro. I got a call last week, right? And the insurance guy, he was like, "Hey, did you ever end up getting that Corvette?" I was like, "You bet your ass I did." He was like, "Oh, nice, nice." And then we were talking everything. So I was like, what are we at with the insurance? You know what I mean? Are we still good on, what you quoted me? Like, this was like a month prior. It turns out it actually ended up being less than what I thought. So I was like, "Are you sure?" Just to make sure, because we're gonna lock this in. I'm like, "Are you sure this is how much?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay, let's do it." So, but yeah, dude, they don't fucking play. These insurance companies do not play around, dude. Real. Trying to get all this other shit, life insurance and all this bullshit. I was like, "Give me the cheapest, baby. Give me the highest deductible. I want the cheapest shit." Dead ass, bro. Real. I was like, "This shit is ridiculous." Uh, but you got to pay to play, chat. So you got to pay to play. You know how embarrassing that would be too if like if you had made just enough to get the car of your dreams, but then you fucked up the insurance side. Do you know how embarrassing that would be? That would be rough. But yeah. 1 minute on inversion on NQ is beautiful. Didn't take it, but 0 drawdown on NQ. Oh, yeah, you're right. Something like that. There is one, and there's. Oh, chat. You guys are fired. You guys are absolutely fired. Look at that gap, dude. Oof. Look at that right there. Golly. Yeah, well, I'm not really sure which one you're referring to here, but both of these are fucking nasty. Both of those are nasty. Or imagine logging that and then adding one here. Dirty. That's fucking dirty. Dirty, chat. Dirty. Look at that. We're still rallying, baby. We are still rallying. We finally got up and into this 5-minute imbalance that I was looking at a minute ago. Trying to see like what was next, and we had already traded into that. That inversion wasn't traded through first, though. That doesn't matter. And all of these were. That one was, so was that one. Now, ES, it wasn't, but again, like I said, that doesn't matter. You don't, hell, that even closed below it. But that doesn't matter. And I've always told you that. You can trade a concept before it gets traded through. It's usually better when it becomes an inversion, but you don't always have to do that. Just like Nasdaq when I tweeted yesterday. Doesn't have to be. Yeah, we kind of just wicked right up and into that. So we'll have to see how bullish it is. If it's going to reach that, obviously it needs to trade through this. But Pop, I'll tell you this. It hasn't always been the easiest thing to do to trade a concept before it's been traded through. Like something like this, right? Like this should be a reaccumulation if the market's bullish. However, we hit the discount end of that before we left it, right? Every concept has a premium and discount. You see how we hit the discount end already? That, to me, is tradable. Now, do I always trade that way? No. No. But it's still possible for that to be done. I just don't usually do that. But yeah, some of the lower concepts, yep, it is possible. Oh, that reminds me, we gotta look at VST as well. That shit came all the way back. That shit came all the way back. But remind me before we hop off here. Yeah. Let's look at one thing real quick too. There's gonna be a lot of markups on here, but you know, visually, I want to look at things. So we're near 50% of the current range, right? So as per usual, I typically tell you guys, hey, trading near 50% typically sucks, right? But remember, if we've already established how the lows have been made, okay, we already ran an old low in the morning. This was potential accumulation against ES. So that means, if is like the biggest word here. If we're bullish, if we're going to trade above the highs, then to me, this should be reaccumulate or accumulation. It's either accumulation or reaccumulation. One of the two. Different names, same function. Because these up candles were utilized here to go lower, old distribution should become accumulation or reaccumulation. So that's why I think, again, if we're going to trade up here, this imbalance, although it might be sensitive, we should push through that. Does that make sense? I'm not trying to call, candle for candle, play by play. I'm just giving you my thoughts. I'm not trading. I'm not in a current trade. I'm studying today, just like you are. I'll either be right or wrong. All right. So we get to, it's a new 15-minute candle, by the way, here. Right? We're studying price. We're watching it. Does it do what we think it should or not? Right? We walked through, I want to say we got in, we came back in front of the charts right after like this move here. And it's like, oh shit, okay. We looked at the lows and then made our assumption. So now we have to get this time to pan out, but we're doing that. Or HM, I don't even know what that is. What stock is that? What do it be? Rain metal? What is that? Sounds like a band. You going to that rain metal concert? That's what it sounds like. Ooh. I prefer to wait for it to trade through. And me too, Pop. 9 times out of 10, I'm usually waiting for that too. But I would take a lot of losses trying to anticipate the trade through. But honestly, I bet I was losing for different reasons. Oh, they're the largest German weapon manufacturer? Oh, shit. That spreads a whole new light on what that is. Yeah, Jonas, I'll take a look at it probably this weekend. Right. I'll probably do that this weekend. I'm going to take a brief look at ES as well. Those same candles are here. What else do you have in the pipeline for content, funded video or something like that? I think so. The funded video I definitely push back for a while. I still plan on doing like a Corvette walkthrough. I just haven't done it yet. I just haven't done it. Oh man, excuse me. Excuse me, chat. Yeah. I mean, I don't even have any more talking points for you, honestly. We are coming up on a macro though. 1250 to 110. We're coming up on that now, so we'll see if that does anything for us. Last trading day of the week, last trading day of the month. That's the question. Do we get a run above the highs, or do we just dick around and not do much? That is the question. Thank you, Naruto. All right, there's your poll today, chat. We only got like 40 people on here. Only 40 people, but let's do a vote. What do you think about indices? Higher, lower, or consolidation nation? Bullish, bearish, or sideways, chat? If you take a win or two break evens, do you automatically close your charts to avoid emotions like ego, greed, and the need to trade? Oh, fuck no, dude. I can't get away from the charts. I can't get away from the charts, dude. I can't get away. I'm stuck. Now, I will log out of accounts and stuff like that, sure. But, like, I'm logged out of everything right now. I'm not in any account. I'm not in paper. I'm not in none of my accounts. But no, I'm not going to leave the charts. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I've been doing this a long time, so hopefully in your 11th year, you'll have the discipline to not trade as well, okay? March seasonality is a search and destroy. Nothing wrong with that. That means we're going to get a shit ton of inversion models. That's what that means. Because if price runs liquidity and reverses, the inversion model is going to be all over the fucking place. 1 to 2s, 1 to 2s. Oh man, consolidation sucks. No, it doesn't suck. You just don't know how to trade it. Just saying. But even if it is, that's fine. I don't care what the month is going to do if I'm a day trader. You know, trades last 30 minutes, an hour, a couple hours. That's fine. Not a big deal. All right. So we'll continue to monitor this. Watch, we'll go take a look at VST, and that's when the shit's going to pop off. See, I had my finger on the button, getting ready, and as we start getting a little bit of volatility here. See that shit? They fucking know, dude. They know. They wait for me to bullshit, and then they go and run it when you know what I'm saying? They know, chat. All right, so yesterday, I think I said this in the market review, we ended up getting that imbalance yesterday, and then it just completely dominated and closed lower. The weekly close is coming up. In a perfect world, I would like if we closed above 131.64. Like if we closed above those lows, I would like that. If we don't do that, that's what it's starting to look like. If we don't do that, that's still fine. It's hard to tell. For me, with a high degree of certainty, at least, what's going to come next. I did talk about this gap multiple times already, right? And we traded to the low end of that. So that has now offered both sides of the market. So we got sell side delivery down to the low. If we're bullish, right? If we're taking out traders, rebalancing price at the same time, if we have opposing highs up here, then this might be the manipulation portion of a market maker buy model. Does that make sense? So I know I said that on February 25th, but we just got a lower low below an old low. Right, Felix? We got a lower low below old lows. So this might be the turtle soup. It might be. All right. So we'll see. Again, this is going to take days or weeks, maybe even a couple months to pan out. That's not something I would look at every day. I wouldn't check that every day. But you know what I do check every day? Indices. Indices. That's what I look at every day. Yeah, they all ran up and then just consolidated. And there's sort of you see how price is just bouncing around in between that imbalance and this reaccumulation here? Imbalance, reaccumulation, imbalance, reaccumulation, imbalance, lower. It's like stuck between concepts. Oh, damn. It sounded like the cleaning lady just like fell down or some shit. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out after the stream. So, small time frame lows that might get yoinked before continuing higher if we're going to do that. This, to me, if I was wanting to practice, if I was in a demo setting right now, I would I would long below this low here. Like this. Like this, I would long. Right. Where it is now, to be honest, I don't know where the stop would be. If we were gunning for those highs, 1 to 2 looks like that. So if I was trying to be cheeky, that's what I'd do. Again, not a trade idea, not financial advice. Don't even do that. Okay, don't even take this trade on anything. Not real, not demo, not nothing. I'm just trying to give you thoughts. All right. That's a 1 to 2. It's a fucking wide stop. So we'll see. All right, we'll see. And yeah, yes, had those lows here too. All right. So if we get below the reaccumulation, we have an imbalance here. The stop is at the low end of that. If we end up hitting that stop here, I would probably lose all confidence in longs. Again, if we were to get this stop. Does that make sense? If we get down to 520, I would lose all my confidence in that. Okay. And they all made the same highs too. All right. So, G, with the inversion model, the target is just a 1 to 2. Now, the target should be on the way to equal highs or equal lows or something like that, but it's not always holding for that. It's literally just taking the 1 to 2 and that's it. Someone actually sent me I forgot who it was on Instagram. They sent me like some back testing data based on the inversion model. And I want to say there was like a 56 or 58% win rate. But the equity curve was really beautiful. And again, that's because if you make 2 and lose 1, make 2 and lose 1, then you're making twice as much as you're losing. So yeah, I mean, let me just keep this up here, because that is starting to not look good. And now you know why today's called FAFO Friday as well. So the equity curve had looked something like that. Like it was a good looking equity curve. I don't know how many trades, like 100 trades or something. But it was like a 56, 58% win rate. But the equity curve was just beautiful. So, I mean, I don't know if they did that manually or if it was automatic or what, but yeah. Those lows look juicy. Well, I can tell you right now, 6, 7, 8, 9 down candles in a row. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Because me avoid just like the other day, right? I told you like, hey, I'm not going to trade near 50%. We have an upside and downside target. I don't want to trade. And I told you if I had to trade, I'd be long. And guess what? The market went lower. And it's just funny because it's like, well, I would have taken a loss on that. And then looking at this too, this traded below this, and it actually traded into the lower one. And this is the low end of that 5-minute imbalance as well. Like that to me, we should not have done that. Does that make sense? Like we should have not done that. If the market is super bullish. And you see how we closed inside of this imbalance too? That's trash to me. Like if this was a real trade, I'd probably just exit that bitch right now with a small loss. Or there's a chance it could come back to the entry and then I would just cut that bitch at a break even and then walk away. Open of the new hour. Here was 1 o'clock. So let me see, that 1250 to 1 o'clock took us lower. So now we have the next 10 minutes for the second half of the macro, but that is a very deep retracement. But again, in closing, I'm glad I didn't trade this. This looks like shit. I already told you in the previous market review as well as today, it's literally the last day of the month. And it can do weird shit. The last day of the month for me, I'm like, I don't know. I might as well just not. I would have wanted to trade earlier in here just because of, again, long consolidation, beautiful buy model. But my computer decided to not fucking work. We can't find your monitor. but OBS is picking it up. Stupid ass shit. So I had to fuck around and fix all that. But PM session, I don't like this at all. I don't like this. I'll keep up the RR tool just to follow up later for Discord, but I don't like this. Okay, I don't like it. So we'll see what we do. The market has about 2 hours left in equities. And yeah, so I'll upload or update Discord later on. But if you haven't seen 48 Laws of Trading, go watch it. I would greatly appreciate that. We almost got 1,000 views already on it. Let me see. Let me take a gander real quick. Oh no, it's at 1,000 now. Never mind. Cool. Yep. 99. Oh, 100 likes. Cool. Look at that. 1,000 views, 100 likes. We got to fix that average view duration though. Average view duration is 10 minutes. How is it 10 minutes out of a 2 hour and 12-minute video? That's crazy. That's fucking wild. You know what I mean? You put out content, you fuckers don't watch it. No, it's probably just random people clicking on it and clicking away because their attention span is nothing. Because that's the world we live in today. But anyway, y'all be good, be blessed. All right, we'll be here same time, same place on Monday. Hopefully February was good to you. Hopefully that you learned a lot. You know, you got some really good content. Some of you even passed the combine or whatever. Lebri's birthday. You know, like, bro, stuff is happening. Gee, we got to fix that. We got to fix that. So be good, be blessed. And I will see you on Monday.
Four stones in the LDs at the bottom. GA certified before I was GIA certified. Mr. M and Cash anytime you see me, you know. On feet records, play a duck to catch a duck, you know. Trigger niggas who trigger niggas, you know. Supercar driving, brush screen flying, designer win, golden child, you know. When? Weezy out of here. Let's go. Hopping off a plane to a Mac. 100-time platinum, fuck a plaque. Bulletproof, the tires run flat. Cut throat, I give him one chance. Slaughter out and gave him one band. 25 cars, one man. Driveway like a mini dealership. He went sour, cut the business with him. Crack smoker, I was living with. Weird hoes, I ain't dealing with them. Overseas, they love a real nigga. She don't like it, but she deal with it. Rari's back to back, that's tough. Heroes round the corner, that's us. Putting on stuff, bitch, just flip phone, black Nike tick. We done it all with nicks. Boss man name on the check. These first ones come through trim. Dipset, Jim Jones, ball. Life of a fucking hustler, holler. She know not to text me, I'ma call her. Bro in prison, living through a pain. Feel well, I don't see a scratch. She ain't mind if she don't got me tatted. OCD me everything and tan up. Bitches tryna play me like I'm wet. Real P, I bet I go for that. Riding through the tray in all black. Pulling up on Pluto in the 6. Hood full of dope slanging tricks. I come from that foe, I'm a real.
Yeah, nigga, King Spider back. I don't even believe I was locked up for real, for real. I was having my way the whole time, fool. You know what I'm saying? 2 lamb coops, 4 lamb trucks. Pulling up what the fuck. Neck, wrist, finger, slush. Order 100 G's, that's us. New rose color in that truck. Dog on the side like a bus. Shawty mad, ain't going back and forth. Never heard a rich nigga fuss. Heard these niggas going outside. Private truck came with a bag. Only fucking overseas shit. These US bitches kinda bad. College bitch, I made her leave a frat. Fuck my brother, gave the bitch a pass. Trapping in the studio, I'm glad. Break a bell to drink and get the trash. I was taught to pay a bitch to leave. I go Burt Chanel for the fleas. 4 I'm at a time like a sheep. I been on a boat screaming skis. St. Laurent, they bring it to the beach. She was watching key in Middle East. She snotted all the key. Got her screaming RP the key. Our niggas can't stand us. Doggy, put your mans up. Walked her down in land guns. Pocket full of grandparents. Old school to Trans Am 1. Culling in the Imbalance 1. You good, your mans can't come. I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Yeah. Ski. Hey, say gang, hope it don't thick like syrup. Elevator pad at the crib, shopping bags all on the floor. Never seen me twice with a hoe. Backyard vibes by the ocean. Driveway look like a car show. 350 million on the go. Custom leather pussy on the dough. 50 birds a dog on my wrist. Cocaine jumping off my bitch. 32 shots with the glitch. Talking Vicks, then we talking Chris. Micro mini with a beam. Print the side holes and saline. Kicking out the millions like a beam. Push a button and make your mama greed. Eat it up, she working for a boss. Out the country living like a boss. Princess cut ain't showing not a flaw. Graduated cooking up the raw. Pushing skateboard, Tony Hawk. Cranking up the car when I talk. Alligator heard me and stuff. Dropped $8 on the truck. Codeine bottles day for us. Put them legal sticks on the bus. Off tour straight to the pit. 3 bad bitches getting hit. Solitaires made the eyes squint. Smell the dirty money through the vents. House full of dead presidents. When?
Spider.
Hey, say gang.
Man, you know, the best thing